Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Takes a little minute for it to get in place, and then boom, like there, belches out flame, and that projectile right there along with it, all the way up here and over to the other side of this one. So we're just going to wait for that projectile to come on up through. Should be, there it is. There it is, on its way. That's just going to go the other side of this big worm. This is only a big worm in here. So got that one there, and then there's another one over here. That one is a big worm as well. So I'm going to mark that one for target. And I'm going to come back over here. Let's, there it is. We got both targets are already on their way. I think it's only one per worm, isn't it? It's all been... Yep, one for the worm there. One for the worm there. That's taken that one out. There's another one dead. So there's those two worms out, and we are safe. So then we can come over here. I'm going to drop one there. Actually, I'm just going to let that one come out. So the gun's just got to come on round. It takes a minute just for it to move round and reposition. And as soon as it has, I do love the belch of flame out the gun turret when it launches. That is very cool. There is no denying that that is very cool. Well, actually, some may deny that that is very cool. So, some among you may be calloused and uninterested in it, but personally I think it looks very cool. And there we go. Right, we've got a behemoth worm right in there. So that one is going to be our next target. I'm doing it like this so that I can see what the worms are. So I'm going to do a target there and a target up there so that I can see what those worms are there. Then we can zoom in like this, and we're going to see this one fired in there. There is the behemoth worm has been taken out, and you are about to expose who this bad boy is right here. That is another behemoth worm. That one's going to go. And then there's another one up here that's about to... Where are you? Ah, there's the other behemoth worm. Right, so there's two more worms right there. In comes the ordnance. That's what it's called, isn't it? The ordnance? I think it's called ordnance. There's that one come in. That's been taken care of. And then there's another one over here coming for that worm there. Boom. So much easier to take care of worms and things like that when you're doing it long range. Right? It is so much easier. So much less to worry about when you just do a long range bombardment like that. You don't have to worry about anything then. Yeah, long-range bombardment, that is definitely the way forward. So we've got no pollution over... Well, I've got a little bit of pollution around those. A little tiny bit of pollution there. We've got a little bit of pollution over here. And the odd cloud here. But this is pollution on a grand scale. It hasn't reached... Oh, it is reaching over there. Look, see, it's reaching these. So you'd think it would make them angry. But it's not enough to really make them angry. And then we got pollution down here. There could be biters under here that are trying to attack us, but we don't know about it. We're completely clueless as to their intentions. We've got no idea if they're actually trying to get to us or not. They could be, and yet there is nothing whatsoever that they can do or we can do to change anything at the moment, because they've got to try and get through the trees, which they actually struggle with. They really do. 575,000 right here, plus the 200 there makes 5... Well, it's actually pushing up for 780,000. We've got just over 200,000 to go. I'm actually very, very tempted to, instead of waiting until I've got all of the robots now, start feeding them into the robo-ports here. The only reason that I'm not doing that yet is because I don't want to push my luck with it. It kind of feels like it's going to be pushing my luck with it. Getting these million robots in the air is genuinely going to slow everything down to an absolute crawl. It is going to be painfully slow once the million robots take to the air and launch. Some people have said, well, why aren't I smelting next to the patches? If I was smelting over here, I would have to have far less robots in the air, and it would be a lot better. It would be much easier to maintain. Yeah, I know that. It would be, and under normal circumstances, I would agree with you. I think putting smelting stuff down over here would be a great idea, but I don't want to make it easy. I want these robots to have to go as far as possible. This iron here, actually, we've extended this out so that we're bringing that iron in and we're using it in the base. But I still want, ultimately, all of the iron to have to come from a long way away, right? We've got a big demand for iron right now. And by having it like this, by having to go out and get it, it means that those robots are going to be in the air for longer, and especially coming out here for the 2 billion patch that we've got over here, they're going to be queuing up on all of these, right? There are not enough roboports to charge the number of robots that we're going to have coming over this way. And that means that we're going to have a lot of robots in the air. And that's the whole point of this, is we want to get as many in the air as possible. I'm hoping that we will get as many of these made as possible, as humanly, as robotly possible, before we get to the point, there we're on 280,000, 780,000, I should say. I want to get as many robots as robotly possible into our logistic storage before we start getting too many robots getting stuck going after these. So we've got chests at the moment that we are waiting on being made. They're not making them yet, but they are going to start making them very soon. See, they're already going to start making them. They're taking them up, they're just dropping them in here, which means that they're getting turned into those, and then they're being carted off and being put into the ore patches. And this is the bit that we do have to be aware of, right? We've got to be aware that this is potentially going to cause us a lot of problems. And, like, at the moment, that is absolutely fine over there. This has all been dealt with, but what I was wondering is whether I should extend this out to the 1 billion patch over here and start putting roboport mining drills and that down over these 2 patches right here, and possibly extending this out a bit so that at least the robots can get over to here and then come down. Like, we may end up having to do that. The robots can get across this bit. They're able to fly, they're able to traverse that. But if I've got more iron over here, that's more for them to have to go and get. And that might end up being able to get all million robots in the air. We're not going to want to stop making robots just because we've got 1 million on the signal display. We're going to need to get 1 million in the air, which means we'll probably end up needing 1.1, 1.2 million robots in total to be able to actually make this work. So we'll start off by extending this out. I'll bring that one over to there. I'm actually going to extend this out over this way a little bit, like that. And then I'm just going to allow for extra bits on here. Right, you're going to have to go there, and you're going to have to go there. Okay, that should traverse across so that we can get that bit joined on. And then I want to go back into here, and I want to take that one. And then I want to go to here, like this. And I want to request that those be placed down there. Like this. Okay. There aren't any extra that I can put over there, but I've got a few being put down here, and then we can put a few extra over this side like this, and we can come over, and I just want to keep doing it like this. Well, actually, I don't need to go very far at all, do I? I just want to go to there. This is as far as I want to go for a minute. That'll allow them to put in a few extra bits, but the other thing that I'm thinking is that perhaps it would be a good idea if I was to extend this out a little bit with the landfill. So I'm going to bring landfill out here like this, all the way over to the island there, and I'm going to do another such a run, and then I'm going to go back over and I'm going to do another such a run. I'm going to end up doing 2 lots of landfill. Have I already? No, I haven't already got landfill down there. There, now I've got landfill down there. Bring that out that way. And then come over a bit further. And extend that out that way. That's just going to put a little bit extra, and then I can start putting some more roboports down there, as well as going up this way. I think I will just request a little bit of landfill here, like this. That's just going to be enough to allow me to put another Roboport right there on that corner right there. You know what? I will actually fill that. That corner is going to bug me. If I do that, they will eventually come over and they'll fill it in when there's another Roboport put in. So that'll be fine. But yeah, it's little things like this. See, they come out that far and then they got to turn around and go back again. So if I've got a line of Roboports that come across here, that's going to eliminate that problem, and then we should be able to extend all the way up and get to those. Now, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get that far up. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach them, but we can at least give it a go. I don't need to bring anything down to that lot. Those, we don't need to worry. Although, I'll tell you what, if I do extend them out there a little bit, right, if I do extend those out, we may be able to uncover just one more patch of goodies. I've kind of got like this holy grail of goods patches, right? The holy grail of goods, of ores, somewhere. That holy grail is, let's just put that one in there, 1 billion. I've never found a patch that is 1 billion strong. That's the closest I've ever come, is 958 million. So I would like to uncover a patch of ore that is 1 billion, and you do it from your starting position. It's always further out. So my best bet of finding something is to keep going out along this bit here. There may be one out here. So if I can just extend this out a little bit further, there is the slightest chance that we may find something. Only a small chance, admittedly, but there is still a chance there, and if that chance exists, I want to take it. I am more than happy to try that one and see if we can do it. I got 150 chests right here. I'm not going to launch those just yet. I'm going to hang on to them. 585 right there, so that makes 588. Well, that's actually 6. There's 589, 789, and there's 6. Just a few more, and we've hit 800,000. Just a few more. Actually, how many have we got? Logistics, 203,930. We've actually got 204,000. You realize this, don't you? Right, we've actually got 204,000. I'm going to take 70 from in here. I'm actually going to take 100. There. I'm going to take 100 from here, and then I'm going to drop those 100 in there like that. They've instantly gone off to go and do some other jobs. So the robots that we take out from here, they will instantly go out. So I've got 204,000 in there, and I've got 586 on here, which puts us up to 790,000. 210. 210 to go. This is so awesome. 210. It's been a long time coming. Let's not let's not make two things about this. Let's not it's been a really long time coming, and we're now getting to the point where we're going to be able to start launching these things properly into the air. I am very excited about this. I really am. I am absolutely looking forward to this like you would not believe. It is something that I've been waiting for a very long time. I've never had 1 million robots on a map. I certainly haven't had 1 million robots in the air. I've had lots of robots, but I've never reached 1 million robots. That is a number that is way beyond normal sanity and has gone into complete and total insanity. It's just amazing. Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to drop all of that lot in there so that we can start making a few extra heat pipes. Because let's be honest here, we could do with a little bit of assistance with these heat pipes being made. So if we can just keep dumping a whole load of those in. What are we making? It's 20 copper pipes and 10 steel plates for one heat pipe. And I need over 500 of them. Okay. I didn't actually realize I needed quite that many heat pipes. That is quite a substantial number. I mean, I knew that I needed a lot of heat pipes. I knew that there were a few needed, like down through here, but didn't realize it was quite on that scale. Still, once they are put in, I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Look, see, we've got all of these down here. Okay, yeah. There's way more than 500 needed. That is definitely going to take a while. I'm wondering if maybe I should, like, just copy and paste one of those. I think we will. Oh, no. First of all, I'll tell you what. I will go into here and I will change that one to a request for 1,000. Just to speed that up a bit. And you... I'm going to change you to a request for 1,000 as well. Just to speed that up a bit. There, like that. Oh, wait. Did I... I didn't change that. I didn't press the tick. You got to press the tick now. You got to confirm. So we'll do that, and then I will copy that little bad boy right there. And I'm going to put that one down over this side. So it's got the power. It's got the power right on there. And that's another request right into there. So we've got deliver 500, 1,000. It's delivering 1,000 copper plates. It's not delivering any steel whatsoever. Now it's delivering 4 pieces. No, 1 steel. 1 single solitary steel all on its own. That one is delivering 2. This is the major shortage that we've got of steel in the system. We're getting 2 delivered, and it's still, like, the request has been there for ages, and it's still only delivering 2. That is a major shortage. That is a serious major shortage. 592. 6. I got 4,000 to go to hit the 200k mark. Just 200k to go. Right, no, it's not that I want to be looking at. It's this that I want to look at. Now, right in here, we're producing 112,000 per minute of iron plates. So we're producing a lot of iron plates right here, but where is the steel? This is production over this side, and that is consumption, is what we're actually using up. There's steel. 4,600 steel per minute is being produced. Which ain't enough. That's not enough steel. Right, where is there a steel square? Let's have a look. I'll find a steel square. If I make one more square, I mean, yeah, I've got these other ones. The ore, we don't have enough iron ore. I definitely don't have any spare iron ore coming in. That's all in demand as well. So it's not like the iron ore... I mean, I think... Yeah, mate. I don't know. I guess really it's sort of being balanced for what we've got. There isn't really a lot else that I can do. Like, we have already achieved the balance that we're going to achieve as far as the iron is concerned. The only way we're going to change that is if I'm actually getting a decent quantity of iron back here to the base, which I'm not doing at the moment. I don't have the iron coming back to the base right now. I do have this lot being expanded out. There's the landfill coming in. That's coming in already and being placed into here. And then I've also got the extra bits that I demanded over here, but that's not being, you know, that won't have reached here just yet. The landfill gets here faster. It doesn't have so far to go. Where are we going? I want to go Robo Radar right here. And this one I am going to have to shift click in. So if I drop that one in there, then I'm making a start heading out over this way to go and fill in some more of these bits. Let's go for you. Fill in that section there, because that's within the line that I want to fill in. So once they come uncovered, if I start filling some of these in, it's going to actually help us. It's actually going to genuinely make a difference. Alright, okay, I'll leave that for a minute. They're still ticking away. We got 604,000 in there now, which gives us a total of 808,000. Just over 190 to go. Not very long. It is getting ever closer. We've got a few of these items being put down now, so they're slowly expanding out. We'll keep pushing north so that we can hopefully put that one down. And this is still expanding. We haven't got all of our chests put down here yet. I'm hoping that... Well, actually, what I was thinking is I might just ditch these chests out, but I'm still sort of umming and ahhing about that. Mainly because I don't want all of the robots being choked up in the air at once yet. I am going to want all of the robots in the air, But I don't want them up there just yet. I'd also like to bring down some of these and get some of these in place. Preferably down where they're going to be more useful. So I'm kind of thinking that if I was to go up here... Actually, you know, I can make heat pipes myself. If I was to turn these off, like that, and then I go into here... Seriously, 20? That's all I can make? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's because of the copper. That's why. It's because of all the copper that they take. Well, that's easy enough. I can go and take a detour over to copper, and I can get a whole load of it. I will have some of it being brought over to me right now as I speak, because I've just gone and used up all of my copper. And I'm going to run over this way, all the way past all of the iron fields over this side, and get over to the actual copper. Yeah, you look in here. We've hardly got anything, and I've got, like, nothing in these chests. I just don't have the quantities of iron coming in that I so desperately need in our systems. So there's something that we're going to need to be able to get at some point, is a whole boatload more iron. Now, what have I got in there? I definitely don't have enough there. Maybe I've got enough over this side. I think I should have, like, going by the number of... Yes, I got loads of it. Right. So if I control-click on there and take all of the copper that I... What? I've got loads of space. What's going on? They're bringing stuff to me. I just pressed control-click. 2,400 copper plate. It's just gonna put a whole load... Oh! I'm dumping it. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually dumping the stuff out that I've just gone and picked up. So I want to go into here, and I want to make a whole load of these before I start dumping too much. There, not enough ingredients. Oh, now I've run out of steel. Right, okay, that's fine. So now I've got a whole load of those. I'm being chased for all of this. Look at this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I've got some copper. Why have I got 400, 500? Well, satisfaction 320 on the way 80. I got more of them on their way. So I could change that over so that I can make more. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to change that over a minute so that I can make some more heat pipes, which means that I want to take that 2,000. That's going to allow me 2,000 and get rid of 2,000 as well. So if I tick that one, I've now got 2,000 request and 2,000 to bring over to me. They're instantly loading up a load of stuff from these chests right here. So they're going to do that probably faster than I can do it. I'm curious if they're also going to pick up the stuff that... You know, I'm just going to do that. It'd be just a lot easier. Right there. I got 1,100 on the way. Where are they bringing them from? I think they are literally loading them out of this chest right here. It's just they're coming from a little bit... where the rope... Oh, no. They have got specific chests in mind that they're bringing it from, but they're also bringing it from chests that are a little bit further away from me. But at least they are bringing me my 2,000 copper, and they're bringing me all the steel as well. That means that I'm going to be able to make a boatload of heat pipes, which we can run over to the new station over there, and we can start doing something with that. Right, well, we'll leave that one going. That's going to go there, and then I've got 79 heat pipes right now that I can make. If I get the other 4 steel plates right there, there we go, we've got 80. So if I shift-click that, that's another 80 of those pipes that we can make. And I can start running over this way. I'm going to have a whole load of robots chasing me to go and dump steel and copper onto me, but I'm going to make them run. I'm going to make these bad boys gallop a little bit. So we're going to gallop over this way. We're going to gallop down here. And I'm going to make my way all... Wait, where have I got to go? Okay, I have got a little bit of a run to take. Let me let that steel load up a second. She's got quite a lot of it. Look at it. Look at all this. It is being produced quite quickly. Like, it's quite surprising how fast the robots can bring in all the steel that I use. I use up 800 steel in a go, and they can very, very quickly bring most of that straight back over to me, and I'm reloaded within a matter of seconds, if not like a couple of minutes at most. The copper plates, the rest of it, let's make them run. We'll make them gallop. They'll catch up eventually. run all the way down here to the bottom. And then once I get down to... That's far enough. We'll run all the way along here. Keep going. As I'm going to get right to the lower part of our new nuclear plant. And then run down here. And that way, when I activate my own robots, they're going to put down the copper... Not the copper. They're going to put down the heat pipes down on the lower sections. Those are actually going to be more useful than the upper sections. Right, so we want to go past all of these steam turbines here, and then we've got loads of requests for heat pipe, sorry, up here. And yeah, sure, it would be useful to have some up here, but really the most use that we're going to get out of any heat pipes is further down, where we've already got all of these. Right, if I can join in these heat pipes, like that section there, I mean, yeah, we've got whole sections over there. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to come all the way back over here. And go up that far, I think. And then run down here. That's, I'm hoping it's far enough down to there. What have I got 61 that I can make at the moment. So there is another 60. Actually, that's 120. What is that? One heat pipe is made. Okay, I'll turn on my Roboport. And out goes there a few of these. Where are they going? They're going down to there. They are filling in this section down the bottom. So it looks like we're going to have to fill in all of this. Well, that's alright. I've still got loads of heat pipes on me. I've got over 100 of them that I'm carrying. And then there comes the rest of the robots. So they're going to bring me some more materials. I'm going to bring that over to there. That shouldn't be over to... You know what? Just in case it is, I'm going to go back a bit. I don't want to go the other side of these. I just want to fill up to those and go no further than that. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful that I don't travel too far with these. How are we doing for power? Right click on there. Oh, well, we're fine for power. Come over a bit further and let my... There go the robots. Out again. They're going to put down a few more and put down a few more. This is just going to allow us to start up all of these steam turbines down here. And this is going to be quite an important thing. Like, we're going to want these steam turbines up and running for once we start putting all of the robots in. Because there's going to be some pretty big power surges, and we're going to be glad of all this extra power. Right, we're going to struggle if we can't have all of this. I think we're going to really genuinely struggle. I've got 36 heat pipes left at the moment. So I've easily got enough to be able to get over to the edge of this lot. Quite sure how far I want to go. Want that lot there to be put in. And then the lower parts down here, I could do with those being put in. Just need these joined. I just got those lines right there. That's most of it. That one's now joined. Well, that's joined up to there. No, I'm actually. Oh, that's what it is. I'm out of pipes. So I'm just waiting for these few here. There, we got that one. I got two of them being put in here. There's one of them. And then we've got a couple of little bits over there. I think there's 4. Go forward a bit. That's the ones. It's going to join in. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Yeah, it's going to put all of them in. And out goes the heat. There. As soon as the heat reaches a set height, as soon as the heat reaches a set point, these pipes start to glow. Look, you see that there? It's starting to glow. As they heat up, they now will start to glow more and more and more. Which is a really, really cool little feature. I love that about this. Right, we come over to here. And they're already starting to glow over this way. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.